On this episode of RoadKill, we take a stock Bolide, we rip off the body, put a roll cage on it, and road trip it. In the middle of winter. To here at Road Atlanta to test it out to see if this is the ultimate track car. Welcome back, everybody, to the long-awaited return of RoadKill. Well, at least for me, for YouTube-wise, it's been episodes every month, but the last time I've actually recorded an episode of RoadKill was January, and it is now March 7th. So 2 months. I've had a break, I've had an idea for episodes to come up and everything, and it's now time to get back to doing these stupid misadventure shenanigans that we get into with this. So, with this episode, we have a Bolide over there. And also, if you cannot tell, it is the middle of winter, as you can see over there. There's snow. We're up in Maine. So, the premise for this episode was that I was going to be recording this once it was warm out, but apparently for the East Coast, especially in real life, this is kind of nice that this fits in with BeamNG now. It's basically snowing in March, and there's snow on the ground, it's basically bad weather, it's cold, and I was hoping for this episode for it to be nice and warm and summer, like most of the RoadKill episodes have been. But it's not. And for this episode, this is an idea that I have had for a very, 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 very long time. I want to take that Bolide and I want to make it into the ultimate track car. Meaning, it can go around tracks very nicely. Now, because we are up in Maine, home of, Hirochi Raceway, where I would take this car, but it's cold and it's snowy. So, instead of using a car that's basically going to be open to the elements, we are going to have fun with it in the snow, don't you worry about that. But instead of taking a car that's going to be open to the elements, basically freeze in a racetrack, we're actually going to attempt to road trip the thing down to Road Atlanta, one of the tracks that might happen in the shootout if Ryan and Chris will grow a pair of balls and actually maybe want to do the tournament. Because they don't want to, apparently. But for this episode, we have an old Bolide. We're going to put a roll cage in it, we're going to strip the car basically to the frame, and make it unique. So this is the Bolide. This is a car that I have had sitting around for a very long time. And I've been waiting to do this episode. I was originally going to do it a part of the 3 episodes for pre-recorded videos leading up to the shootout, but that fell through. I had a better idea with Covet, and the Covet replaced the episode that I was going to do with the car. I did start recording the episode, but I basically scratched the footage, and now we're here, and we are going to tear this Bolide down to basically the chassis. We're going to upgrade all the suspension. I got really sticky, grippy tires for this thing. I also got a pair of road tires because if I'm taking this thing all the way to Road Atlanta, I'm going to need a pair of road tires because these slicks are probably not going to be fun on the road because I'd like to slide around in this. So, let's get to work. And basically the first thing that we're going to be doing is saying body goodbye. We have a bolt-on roll cage on the way. There's one on the way. Oh yeah, the tow hitch. That needs to go away. This was a tow package car, actually. This was a car set up to tow things. I wish I had the opportunity to do stuff when it was set up for that, but sadly didn't. So we're going to keep the 3.5 liter V8. We're not going to do anything special to it. We're going to leave it stock for now. In the future, I would love to put a bigger engine in it and make it even faster, but for now, we're going to leave it. But with the suspension, it's getting race everything. Race, coilovers, struts, sway bar, everything. I want this thing to be in the best shape that it could be for a track setting. And it's going to have a suspension, I'm going to have the suspension tuned for racing. Is this thing an auto? No, it's a 5-speed manual, quad exhaust, okay, and the nitrous. Too soon. Limited slip. Alright, it's already a limited slip. That's really good for this motor. The limited slip. Or for the transaxle to be a limited slip. Very good. Alright, race brakes. I wish I could throw Hirochi brakes on this, but I can't. Alright. Now, the tires that we are going to be running are white. Actually, no, black. I think it was the 17x9 Folk ET73s. No, I think I was bigger. I think I did the 18x10s. Yes, they seem right. Just gonna put on the extra grip. Yep, the racing slicks. These are very, very sticky tires. This car will be a cornering mastermind. But for now, I'm gonna leave the stock tires on the back because I would like to go to a log yard and also just rip this thing around in the snow a little bit, because when do you get an opportunity to rip a go-kart in the snow? You don't get that. So I gotta go have fun with this in the snow if it's there. But this car, I really am hoping that it hooks, because I have had issues in the past with those tires hooking, and you'll see that possibly I don't know what I'm doing for the next episode. I got 3 plans for the next 2 episodes so far. Either it's going to be with Sean, we're going to be doing something with him, or we're going to be doing something with the car that you saw in the call out. But let's leave the rear wheels on so then I can rip this thing around and maybe do a burnout. I don't know how well of a burnout this car is going to do, and plus the suspension's not tuned for this yet. So let's see. Yes! Well, that would happen. Shit. Well, I guess this is an opportunity to A, fix the rear struts and everything now in the back of the car, and put the cage on. So we'll continue back tomorrow with the Bolide card. Still don't have a name for this thing. And here it is. The Bolide card. With no lights. I would prefer to have lights in this situation, but let's go have a little bit of fun. It feels fast too. Turn here, and these slicks are super grippy. Come on, brake. Oh yeah. I think the next thing that I might want to do with this thing is engine swap it and put some off-road tires on it. That's probably the next thing I'd like to do with this car. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Only on RoadKill would I be driving a car with slicks and on frozen icy dirt. It is a lot of fun, though. It's a drift cart. Oh, come on. Brake. There you go, girl. Oh, man. This thing can do 360s. Wow. This thing is no grip. I think I should bring it back, put the road tires on it, and see how big of a burnout I can rip in this thing before we start to adventure. And this thing will not break traction. It won't even break traction with a clutch dump. I think this thing even has ABS in it. I didn't really do anything to like the electronics or anything. It was just taking the body off and throwing a bolt-on roll cage. Oh, there it goes. Don't break the struts again, please. Let's see. Yeah, no, this thing will not break traction. So, let's throw on... let's see, what should I throw on for tires? I think I'm gonna get some... How about some sporters? Rush Royale. Let's go with maybe the 16x8 Royales, maybe? Oh, no. No, 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 no. As funky as it look, yeah. Power push. I think that's what I want. Yeah, those are the rims I want. Alright, let me do the same thing for the rear. No, not yet. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's rip a burnout. Yeah, this thing is fun. That's what I gotta do next, is that I gotta throw some beefy off-road tires on this thing and off-road it. Alright, well, it's time to road trip basically an open doors car, just a roll cage, in the middle of winter, all the way down the road Atlanta. Or any old track. I mean, I don't want to road trip this car for days upon days upon days. But I can definitely tell you this. This car will have no tires left. At least on these street tires for it. It will have nothing left by the time I'm done with it. So, yeah. Road trip commence. So, all that I can say is, whenever you see an opportunity in your car, and if you don't fear breaking it, take it. So, I threw the snow tire, or not the snow tires, this thing doesn't have snow tires. I threw the racing slicks back on this thing to go down this snowy trail in the middle of the woods. I saw this and this had to happen. Because how often do you get to sit here and slide around in a vehicle with no grip in the snow? What is this? National Forest Campground. Now this is how you get over rim damage. But I don't care. It blows up. It blows up. And it's just more of a reason to throw a new motor in it this episode rather than wait. Oh no, oh yeah. Come on. Might be better off. Oh no. God damn it, Jeff. Why do you have to do this to me? Okay, come on now. There we go, there we go, yeah! Alright, let me answer him really quick. Okay, let's keep going. Just had to tell somebody if they think class will be canceled tomorrow, because for people who don't know, I'm recording this on the day of the big nor'easter. So, yeah. It felt fitting. Oh my god, this is so much fun! Oh shit! I'm gonna have to check my email now, because apparently he had a class canceled. Well. Oh! Come on. I don't want to blow the clutch up. Don't blow the clutch up. If not, this thing is getting limped to some fucking town somewhere. This thing is an off-road master. Wow. That's on ice. Oh god. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm having so much fun with this. Oh man. This should just be the video right here. Blasting around in a go-kart with racing slicks in the snow. This thing is off the hook. Oh, that's a rock! Oh! Did I hit it? No. Thank God. Wow. That was too much fun. This thing is a riot in the snow. Especially just with racing slicks. I mean, you can't get any better than that, but... Alright. I'm gonna race down the Road Atlanta. There's some track somewhere, and we're gonna start doing some laps, and I'm gonna try to time a lap. I'm gonna try. See what happens. But we'll be back when we're at Road Atlanta. Alright, so here we are. Road Atlanta. Slightly warmer, less snowier, and a track that we can use. So, I'm gonna head out here. I'm gonna do a few test laps. See how she handles. Get a feel for the track here. And also warm the motor up a bit because it is cold. And then I'm gonna try to do a couple time laps. I don't know how she's gonna do. This is the first track that I'm ever taking this thing out on. Yeah, it does get a little loose. Oh, Jesus. I was 147 on the straight. Wow. Oh, whoopsie. That's not the actual. Well, that is a way that you can go on the track, but I don't want to go that way. Okay then, wow. It got very loose there. That is shocking. Thing about this car is that it gets really loose really easily, and it's kind of worrying me that I don't have enough grip to like actually get a legitimate lap. That turn was a little better. Yep, that's bad. Yeah, this is a hard track. I'd probably need a lot more practice if I'm actually going to do well here. But I can definitely tell you that this thing corners better than any RoadKill car I think I have. Or any vehicle that I think is within the RoadKill fleet. This thing grips well, it has decent brakes, I think it is ABS. Let's see how fast I can get down the straight again. $150. I missed the pit lane, but oh well. And I crashed into another wall. I keep hitting things this episode. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't played in a while. But, I think that's gonna do it. I would like to do timed lapse, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that and concentrate on my driving. It would be easier if I had somebody else here to, like, help me time the lapse, but I'm not gonna get that. It's the middle of a fucking blizzard right now. And it's probably not gonna happen for a while anyways, but I'm so glad to be back doing this. I've missed doing RoadKill. This is my favorite thing to record. Apparently, I'm moving ever so slightly in this car. Yeah, that's weird. But I missed doing this. I love recording these. They're so much fun. And yeah, just the stuff that I can do like this, you know, with the ability of mods and everything. It's just great. I would like to apologize for the audio in episode 20. That was recorded off of some shitty webcam. But I would like to, at least for the future, if me and Sean are going to do more videos like that, and we also want to do another series on BeamNG that is going to be me and him together. It's not going to be monthly like RoadKill. It's not going to be at all, but it is going to be an every once in a while type thing where me and Sean do stuff with different cars in BeamNG. And it will be RoadKill. It will be like RoadKill. It's not going to be, you know, some different show where me and him are reviewing cars or anything. It's going to, you know, there's going to be building in it. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I can tell you that. But hopefully Ryan and Chris accept the call out and actually have a point to build up that bar stow. Well, really, I don't have any point because I could just use this thing and kick all their asses. But no, the Barca is probably going to be a way better track car than this thing, because that thing actually has weight. This thing probably weighs maybe close to 1,900 pounds. Maybe. That is a rough estimate. But yeah, this car kicks ass. This is a really good track car. But yeah, go check out the playlist for the rest of the RoadKill episodes. See how much it's developed from episode 1 2 years ago to now. And yeah, episode 20's out. That was last month's episode. Go check that out as well. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Ha ha ha.